Hi, this is Eric Martin at the Nature Conservancy. I'm excited to be here today to give a status report on the Southeast Aquatic Connectivity Assessment Project, or SEACAP. It's been a really busy year for us. We're 1 year into our 2-year project. We've put a lot of effort in that time into data compilation, particularly our dam data. We've now got a database of 17,000, give or take, dams in the study area. That's been collated from state and federal databases. We've also modeled out about 3,500 dams that hadn't been in any databases previously. With that data in hand, we've also put a lot into processing it, aligning it with the river network in a GIS, reviewing it, removing duplicates, doing a lot of quality control. Much of that we have to our project work group to thank. There's been a multi-stakeholder work group that's been involved every step of the way, really, meeting every couple months on webinars, providing data, providing review of data, and also got strategic guidance at decision points along the way. And we're at the point now that we've got our first scenario, our first draft results, and that is those dams that are prioritized based on their potential to benefit diadromous fish if you were to do a passage project there, be it a removal or some other type of passage project. So I'm going to go ahead and show those results and give a little narration as we go through them.
So here's an overview of the diadromous scenario draft results. And these are colored by their potential to benefit diadromous fish if you were to do a passage project to any one of them, be it a removal or some other type of passage project. So a red dam would provide more benefit to diadromous fish than a blue dam would. I'm going to zoom in here and look at one dam in particular. So I'm going to go to Lake Marion in South Carolina, the Santee Dam. So here, if I click on this, it'll bring up the attribute information for that dam. This is really just a subset of all of the data that we have. But the point I wanted to make is that there's a whole host of ecologically relevant metrics that we've calculated for them. And these GIS codes don't mean a whole lot to folks. But this is essentially how many river miles you'd be opening up. It's in meters right now. So that's the upstream connected network. If you were to do a passage project, you'd open up that much river to diadromous fish. We've got impervious surface metrics, the count of other dams downstream, whether there's anadromous fish present below a dam, so are there fish there to take advantage of new habitat if you were to open it. And then down below we've got our final rank, which is a sequential rank of 1 through 17,000. The precision that you can calculate these metrics in GIS is not necessarily indicative of ecological difference, so meaning dam number 1 is probably not that different from dam number 100. They're all going to be high priority, so we've chunked them up into 5% bins, which we call tiers. So we've got tier 1 down through tier 20 are the blue dams. So this is a top tier dam, meaning it would provide a lot of benefit if you were to do a passage project there. And again, these are still very draft. I mentioned data gaps, so I'll show one of the important metrics is, are there diadromous fish or anadromous fish below a dam that would be able to take advantage of new habitat if you were to open it up? So here's a map of our American shad habitat, which we've started with the Atlantic States Marine Fisheries Commission data for this, and then our work group has helped to edit it and improve it. There's still work to be done there, and notably I'll just show one of our big known data gaps at this stage is this is from the Atlantic States Marine Fisheries Commission data, so we don't have Gulf Coast diadromous fish data right now. We're working on that, it's in process, but again, in terms of just to drive home that these really are draft results. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, Eric Martin, and it's emartin@tnc.org is my email, and we're happy to answer any questions and would always welcome any help if you're interested in getting involved. Thank you very much.